So firstly, if you haven't seen my previous 2 videos in this series, I think that'd be a great place to start, just so that this video makes a bit more sense and that my rationale will make a bit more sense. Before we get started, hi everyone, my name is Lamia if you're new here. I make videos under the themes of education, global citizenship and sustainable development. And if any of those sound like they're up your street, then please do join us. I think we have a good time on here. So in today's video, I wanted to share a bit about my rationale behind why I won't apply for the Mandela Washington Fellowship again. So the 2 important facts about the fellowship I'd like for you to keep in mind are, firstly, that the fellowship takes place in the US over 6 weeks over the summer. The second thing I'd like you to keep in mind is that I am currently based in Hong Kong. So I've made 2 categories. The first one I'm calling momentary bliss, and the second one I'm calling mundane and ordinary stability. So for me, the fellowship falls under momentary bliss because I'm certain that it would be a blast. I mean, all the alumni speak so highly of the experience. I mentioned in my initial video in this series that I'm a huge fan of this fellowship, at least how I perceive it. So yeah, I think you'd go on, have the most amazing summer for 6 weeks, learn so much, and then afterwards you just kind of return to like your home country. And then under the mundane and ordinary category would be, you know, my current life and my current situation, which is living and working in Hong Kong without needing to make a special arrangement to leave in the summer for 6 weeks. Also living with and fully accepting the opportunity cost that comes with not being a Mandela Washington Fellow. And I want to talk about some of those opportunity costs. So definitely the knowledge that you'd gain in the Institute track that you apply for. I mean, it's 6 intensive weeks to my understanding where you're just bombarded with information and all these cool opportunities. And I'm never going to turn down an opportunity to learn except now. Secondly, the community. Obviously you'd meet amazing people like your fellows, and of course all the professors, all the very cool, I don't know, people that work for the State Department and run this program. Yeah, I mean, kind of sad to not, you know, meet really cool people. And then of course the very rare all expenses trip to the United States. I mean, I've never been to America, a lot was at stake, but yeah, who doesn't want to go to New York and Cali on somebody else's Amex? I know I would love to, but under better circumstances. And of course, we have to mention it, the prestige of the affiliation to this fellowship. I mean, there's a very good reason why so many alumni still have it in their LinkedIn headlines that they're Mandela Washington Fellow alumni. It's a very prestigious fellowship. I mean, its affiliation to Obama alone is enough to be impressive to anybody. But yeah, I do want to mention that, at least for me, I don't know if it's age, but I think I'm just a bit less impulsive about these things and more like I think these things through a bit more thoroughly now. So I think if this were to happen maybe 3 years ago, I'd be like, fine, I'm going back to Zimbabwe just so I could do this fellowship. But I think now I think a lot more about the long term. Unfortunately for me, I don't want to go too much into this, but me being in my home country is just not a good idea. I flourish so much better when I'm abroad. So yeah, I just don't think that a really cool fellowship for 6 weeks is worth a life that I've built for myself just within 1 year in Hong Kong. I do want to say, just in case this video in the distant future comes back to haunt me, I do want to say, like, my own life has shown me that I should not expect my plans to pan out the way I penciled them. Anything could happen. For the foreseeable future, I don't have any intentions of making my way back to the continent. But if I do, and I happen to still be in the age eligibility, then I don't see what's going to stop me from applying. Like, why not? But until then, this is the end of my Mandela Washington Fellowship journey. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would do in my situation. That would be really cool to read. Not that it would persuade me. Pretty unmovable in that kind of aspect. Stubborn is what they call me on the streets. But yeah, really keen to hear you guys' thoughts, and I'll see you in my next video.